Hello. Good evening. How are you today? It is Monday, the first Monday of March, the 6th of March, and it is time for our YouTube live stream for the month. Hello. Hello, Rob. Yes, you are live. Am I live? Can you see me? I hope you can see me, Rob. I hope you are here. Let me know. How are you today? I hope you've had a good day. I hope you've had a nice Monday, a nice start to the week. I've had a nice start to the week. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. Did I recover well from the 12-hour stream? I did, thank you. I did need a bit of rest yesterday. I got up quite late. I felt a bit jet-lagged. I did go for a drive, and, I put up the balloons post, and then I just played games. I played some VR. I played some Hearthstone. I just relaxed. It was really good. And my voice was a little rusty in the morning, but by the afternoon I was back to normal. So that was nice. You see me loud and clear. Yay, I'm glad, Rob. I'm glad. Phew. Yes, last time was very odd. Let's not repeat that. Good evening, Phil. How are you? You're enjoying some crispy fish and chips from your air fryer. Oh, it works. How are you getting on with it? How are you getting on? How does it seem? It's good to see you. I hope you've had a good day. Hi, Carolyn. It's good to see you. I'm good, thank you. I hope you are as well. It's good to see you. Yeah, I'm good. I've had a nice day. A lot of balloon work. Yes, 50 exactly this time. 50 exactly. It was a lot of balloons. It's really cool. It was a really fun day. Air-fried fish does sound lovely. Yeah, and the chips as well. It's so easy to use. Has a preset for everything. Oh, cool. And how long does it take? It's quicker. It's quicker, right, than an oven and stuff. Oh, I'm so glad it works and it's good, Phil. That's awesome. That's good news. Yeah, can you imagine air-fried chips and air-fried fish? Phil, I'm quite envious, quite envious. Really cool. Enjoy, have fun with it. It's always nice to have a new gadget. You've just finished a Fortnite match, Rob. Nice, 5 new friends. Cool. I actually played some Fortnite today as well. I don't normally play Fortnite in the afternoons, but I did today because I knew the season was finishing soon, and I knew I was only a few levels away from level 100. So I thought if I play like 3 or 4 solo matches over the course of like an hour, I'll get there. So I did, and I got there, and it was good. I was very happy. 18 minutes on my frozen fish using less power than my oven. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Phil. Do miss melt in your mouth fried fish sometimes. I'm not going to lie, I've never been totally into, the sort of fish and chips you get from a fish and chip shop. I'm not super into the sort of thick chips that you get for a start. And also, I don't know, battered fish. I like fish, but I'm not super into battered fish. So, but yeah. It does have it is a special thing, but it's never been my favourite thing. Yay, thank you, Rob. I was very happy to get there. Steve got there too, yes. I think we were playing at the same time and I didn't see that Steve was there. I hope Steve didn't think that I was ignoring him. Oh dear, I think we had the exact same thought and we were playing at the same time. You call them steak fries? Yeah. I don't know. I like the crispy outside, and fries like French fries. The ratio of crispy outside to soft inside is more my jam. Whereas with the thicker chips that you get with fish and chips, there's too much of the soft innards. I like the crispy bit. You know? You have breadcrumb fish. All very nice, very nice. A lot of oil. But it's good, Rob, it's good. Yay. No oil at all in yours, Phil. Yay. Yeah, the thinner ones, the really thin ones, they're my favourite. French fry type. Yep. It's good now. Back in the day, if you went somewhere, they'd only have the standard thick chips. Whereas now, you quite often get them either as an option or just said specifically in the, menu that it's French fries. So I'm like, yes, those are the ones. You're having coffee and part of a chocolate mousse tart while we're here. Oh, cool, Carolyn. That sounds really nice. Chocolate mousse tart. You've just reminded me that I got a chocolate choux bun today. I took my mum to a supermarket and we got chocolate choux buns. And I forgot about it until right now. Might have to eat that later. Oh, the classic fish and chips, yeah. Fair enough, Rob. Dessert after breakfast for lunch. Fair enough. Fair enough, Carolyn. That seems good to me. Yeah, it's not normally my vibe. I'm not normally super into the cream. But, when sometimes you just see something and you're like, yes, that is what I want. I had one of those moments. Despite it never being the sort of thing that I normally want. It's like, yes, let's have that. Hello, Green Machine, good to see you. How are you today? I hope you had a good weekend and I hope you're having a good Monday. You've re-watched some of the 12-hour stream, Rob. Crikey. That's dedication to the 12-hour stream. We did have a lot of fun. It was good. It was a really good stream. It went quite smoothly as well. We didn't have any, bits where I accidentally overran by 2 hours, which used to be something that happened all the time, and I, miss out a whole game or something. But, it went to plan. It was really, really fun. You've seen choux buns. Is that how you spell it? But don't know if I've ever had them. It's not how you spell it, but I'm not sure how you spell it. I think it starts with a CH. And then there's like I think it's CHOUX? I don't know. It's definitely weird, Carolyn. I feel like the way you're spelling it is far more reasonable than the actual way. Yeah, I've had a couple before in my life, but not many, because again, I'm not super into cream. Oh, we should do that for what I missed. It was fun, but yeah, it was long. Meant to click the balloon pop. I mean, we've had balloon poppings we've had one balloon popping in the 12-hour stream before, but that was so loud. I feel like it took about 20 minutes for my heart rate to go back down to normal. It was amazing. I can only assume it was worse, your end, because you were right by the microphone. It was right by the microphone. It was nearer the microphone than it was nearer to my ears. Yes, exactly, Carolyn. Exactly. That's the one. Had to check if I've talked anything in the Fortnite, but you were not silly at all, Rob. You were perfect. A perfect Fortnite streamer. Good evening, Dark. Good evening. I'm good. How are you? I hope you've had a good day. Look at those mice. Look at them. Look at them. Yeah, I hope everybody's good. It's good to see you. Because of February being so short, this feels like it's crept up a bit, doesn't it? Does feel like March just suddenly appeared out of nowhere. So yay. But yes, it was really, really fun. Oh, chat always needs more mice, Rob. Can't have enough mice. Never. Looked up choux buns. Oh, I was. Oh, that's good. That's good. It's the sort of word where, it's very weird. Very difficult. I think Ishmael, right? Ishmael. You're not bad, had a draining day, took Grandma Hoover shopping. Totally melted my pin. I have never heard that phrase in my life, Dark. I feel like I get from context what it means, but I have never heard that phrase before and I love it. How did the Hoover shopping go? I hope it was a success. That sounds like quite like an ordeal, but hopefully it was interesting. Me thinking shoe just seems silly now. I mean, it sounds more like shoe, SHOE, than CHOUX. I think it's perfectly reasonable. But yeah, Hoover shopping sounds a lot. I think I'm right. I'm pretty sure I'm right. It's really, yeah. It's a very good expression. A Dyson cordless, but getting her to make her mind up took hours. Yeah, I mean, it's a big decision. I mean, I can see why. It would be, an ordeal with that. But I can see why it would take a long time to figure it out. But yeah, crikey. But that sounds nice. It sounds like she's made a good choice. Cordless is always good. I've never had a cordless Hoover. That sounds very, I want to say decadent, but I'm not sure that's right. Decadent? That seems more like a food-based word. But, it seems very decadent to have a cordless Hoover. Looks like you can put anything on shoe buns. Ooh. Crikey. Can you? Awesome. I feel like the ones I've got is just chocolate on top. Which, I'm not against. Your deal with the cord batteries don't dispose well. Interesting. Me Hoover shopping, because reviews, looks for the most 5 stars in orders. That's my method now. Or I do all the research online and I find the exact one that I want and then I just go to the shop and get it. That's generally, I'm not really I need a Hoover, I'll go and look at Hoovers in a shop person anymore. I'm more of I will look at reviews of Hoovers and find the exact make and model, and only then will I act. Your Hoover from Miele is over 30 years on duty. Wow. I mean, I can only imagine they don't make them like that anymore. I've got a Henry. Henry's lasted about 15-20 years. Henry's good. You have a Dyson you charge on a cord, but then it can be cordless. Same with our little handheld one. Yeah, I've got a little handheld one, as well. But yeah, got a Henry, the classic one, the red one. Has Henry travelled? Is Henry, is Henry a common worldwide brand? I don't know. Henry Hoover. We used to have a giant heavy... Crikey, I'm just seeing Henry everywhere now. We used to have a giant heavy corded Electrolux that worked well, but it was a nightmare to move around. Yeah, it's tricky when they're too difficult to move around. We're so close to buying a new tablet, though. Decided I'm going to wait till end of the month and get the one I want. Oh, cool! Dark! Oh, what sort are you getting? That's exciting. Do that tactic when I buy a new laptop. Yes, indeed. Me too, Rob. Oh, never heard of Henry. Oh, Miele still produces your Hoover, Rob. Cool. So, the Henry Hoover is just a round Hoover that's about that big. And then it's just got the nozzle that Okay, so I've missed out a very important part. So it's like a cylinder Hoover that's that big, right? But there's a face on it. And it says Henry on the forehead. And the nozzle, the big long tube thing, comes out of where a nose would be. There we go. It's I mean, you know, it can't beat Henry Hoover. But they come in different like colours now with different names, but I've just got the standard red Henry. Anyway, I didn't realise that I was gonna be advertising Henry Hoovers, but apparently it's happening. You have to pick it up with a handle, but it was like carrying around really heavy luggage. Yeah, that's tricky. They have new cordless Henry Hoovers out. Oh, that's interesting. That's cool. You don't generally name your Hoover. I haven't named it Henry. It's called... That's the Hoover. Mine is cordless too. I'm all about the cordless these days. That's cool. Yes, exactly, Carolyn. That's the one. Where the nozzle looks like a nose and has eyes. A Lenovo P11 Pro. Oh, cool. That sounds good. That sounds good, Doc. Enjoy, enjoy. I'm going to look that up right now. I like a tablet. Pro. Oh, yeah, that looks nice. Love a tablet. I know it from the episode Miranda where she gives the vacuum a mop for hair and called it Gary. Yep, I remember that episode. That's the one. I want the old roller hoovers back. My gran had one years ago. Oh, cool. Yep, I can't do without Henry. Used to have like an old type, a sort of standing one, but now it just seems weird to not have a Henry. They do get quite heavy though when they're full. But yeah, it can be really heavy. Never had to plug them in as had no power. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. Took me a minute to realise you hadn't named it Henry. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's just, it's called Henry. Sponsored by Henry, Phil. It's sponsored by Henry. Henry Hoover. Oh, it's a British icon. That explains it, why. I'm trying to see if Henry is the brand. I don't think Henry is no, he's a Henry vacuum cleaner. Is nothing to do with Hoover, I think. Pneumatic might be the brand. Oh, God. Decided to call my computer my TARDIS because it's bigger on the inside. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. I used to, you know, when I was growing up, I used to call all my computers at any point Marvin, after the paranoid android from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. But eventually, I'd had too many computers called Marvin and it got confusing, so now I don't name them anymore. That was a fun story. Trouble is, we call them all Hoovers, even the ones not from Hoover. Yes, something that Hoover is not happy about. Yep. Debating what to call my Kindle still after having it a few years. It's tricky. It's tricky. Narnia? If you translate German Hoover, literally you get dust drawer. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Dust drawer. Shark Hoovers are your favourite. 2 of them now. New one tries to hoover the whole carpet up. They're so powerful. Oh, cool. Don't know why they call Marvin paranoid. He's just depressed and bitter. Yep. Yep. Maybe just for the rhyme, you know? Everybody likes a rhyme. One of your computers was called Carolyn's Life, but then it got weird when it was like turning off Carolyn's Life. Yep. That's fair enough. You had a shark one. I've not heard of a shark hoover. I mean, shark vacuum cleaner. Oh, okay, that vibe. Okay, yep. Like the upright style. Cool. I feel like we've been talking about hoovers for about 15 minutes. I mean, I'm not against it. It's just I always find it very interesting what we end up talking about in these streams. Like saying Kleenex instead of tissue. Yes, indeed. And like Google as well, right? They don't want them people to use those names because then they can't keep their brand name. In German, that is called tempo. Ooh, cool. Tempo's a nice word. It's a very nice word. Didn't really realise how nice a word tempo is until right now. I think I want to name my Kindle after a library, and I was thinking Alexandria, but that one burnt, so I thought I don't want to jinx it. But yeah, I like that idea. Name it after a library. I'm trying to think of fictional libraries. I mean, there's a library in Discworld, but I think it's just called the library. It's just part of Unseen University. Why is that the only library I can think of? Beast's Library, or the Bodleian. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Yeah, those are both good. I like them. Though the Bodleian is, of course, real. Yeah, but I think that's fine too. To be called after a real library was good too. After all, the books are real, you know? Tempo stands for paper handkerchief in general. Ah, cool. Is that what it means in German? Tempo. Oh, maybe I would not be surprised if I'm pronouncing it wrong, Carolyn. I would not be surprised. To be honest, I'm not sure I've ever heard it said out loud before. I think I've only ever seen it written. I think it might have been the first time I ever said it. So maybe I'm saying it wrong. I feel like I would just call it Kindle as it's written on it, much like Mouse's Henry. Fair enough. Oh, Tempo is the band name. Okay. Because tempo means the speed of music. Been saying Bodleian instead of Bodleian. I wonder what it is. It's probably Bodleian. Bodleian. No, you're right. Bodleian. There we go. I've learned something. It's a good word, isn't it? So many lovely musical words. Indeed. Ah, tempo is speed in German. Ah, so it's speed in English as well. Cool. Might have accidentally slipped a box of Thornton's classic chocks into the shopping trolley this morning. Oh, very nice, Doc. Very nice. I mean, you know, if there's any day for a box of Thornton's, I think it's a Monday. You know? Monday is the sort of day when it's nice to have a bit of chocolate. Perfectly reasonable. This is how I have shoe buns now. Heard of those but never had them. Yeah, really nice chocolates here. Yep, such things happen. The big teacup is out. It holds 1 pint. 1 pint of tea. Crikey, be bouncing off the walls. That's quite a big teacup. It's very nice. I mean, you've been Hoover shopping, Dark, you know? You deserve a nice big tea and some classic chocolate. It's just 2 cups. Oh, it seems like so much to me. Is 2 cups of tea not a lot of tea? My bad. I would be bouncing off the walls with 1 cup of tea. It's crazy that I use decaf tea, but OD on the chocks. I think that's probably reasonable. That's reasonable. Nivea stands for face cream in general. Interesting. One at home that's essentially a bowl with a handle. It's advertised for enormous cups of coffee or tea, but also soup. Yep, I've got a little cup that's a bit like a bowl. I'm assuming it's a similar sort of thing. I can't remember what it came with. I think one of those ones that came with, you know, like a hot chocolate set, the sort of set that you get given for Christmas, you know? Where it comes with some like chocolates, some like hot chocolate, and it's like this big cup. And then I've got another quite big cup, which is tall, and it goes like that. And it's got Kings and Queens of England on it. Those are my 2 big cups. I'm sure you all really wanted this information. I can tell you about more cups if you want. Use Nivea on your head, the stress of having no hair on top. Oh, I use Nivea on my hands. I get very dry hands. Guess brands taken over the original names is due to commercials. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure I'd use Nivea as the word for face cream or any. It's interesting. Is the Kings and Queens one of those cups that changes with the temperature? It's not, I'm afraid. It's just a cup. Yeah. It's just a normal cup. I found it in a charity shop. Yeah, here it's just the brand. Maybe Nivea is more prevalent in Germany. It's a German thing only. Yeah, maybe it's got more of an give me a second. Maybe it's got more of a monopoly in Germany. I got really stuck on the mon and I couldn't get past it. Hate waiting since I lost my hair a good few years back. Oh no! Yeah, it must be cold. Must be cold. What was your last great charity shop purchase? Oh, it's been a while since I've had a great charity shop purchase. I don't go to so many post-COVID, you know? I think it does go back, yes. It goes back to William the Conqueror. I don't think it has all the Ethelreds and Edmunds and stuff, you know, the ones from before that, I think. Monopoly. Exactly, Green Machine. Indeed. Oh, yeah, love a beanie. I've got a nice bobble hat, which I very much am a fan of. My ears get so cold. It might be snowing here tomorrow. I'm a little worried about it. It was sleeting here earlier. Oh well. Took the car out today, so that if it gets snowed in again, it should be okay. It's like trying to pronounce an anemone. Give me a minute. Anemone. Anemone? Is that anemone? In Finding Nemo. You always wear a cap at work, Rob. Nice. couple of days ago we got 5 inches of the heaviest snow I've ever seen. Oh no! Okay, I shouldn't complain about my possible tiny bit of snow that will come tomorrow. Crikey. Spelled it wrong, but that's it, yeah. Anemone. Monopoly. Dearie me. Crikey, that's a lot. Green machine. Ouch. Just want one good snow before winter is through here. I don't want any more snow. We had snow... Was it the end of last year? Was it December? I feel like it wasn't 2023. I guess it was the end of last year. But I don't want any more. I don't like it. I didn't even want the snow that we had before. I don't like it. You got loads of hats. Don't leave home without one unless it's summer and I take the Factor 50 sun cream with me. Never burning my head again. It's horrible. Oh no. Eesh. You haven't had snow since the February of 21. Oh, okay. That's a while. That's a period, Carolyn. Spring is coming. I hope so, Rob. I hope so. I'm looking forward to it. 5 inches isn't too bad, but it was so heavy that the snowblower wasn't having a good time with it. Oh, I see. It was just so thick when it was falling. I've had snow before where you can, like, barely see, you know, the, anything apart from snow. Love it unless it cancels travel, yeah. Here it pretty much always cancels travel. If it snows, everything falls apart. Nobody will be at work. Or at least they will be, but it will be very hard. And everybody will be late. And some people will just be snowed in. It's a very good song, though. It's a very good song. I always feel like a bit of a killjoy when I'm like, no, I don't want snow. Because I know people love snow and it's pretty and it's fun. But I'm just like, no, please, no snow. Use your cap in winter as in summer, Rob. Love the summer. It's great for old bones. I love the summer too. Kept me in Edinburgh Airport for like 36 hours in college. Wow, yeah. That's quite a long time. Crikey. The only time I thought I might get snowed out was when it really thick snow fell when I was in London. I was going to like a comedy show with my friend and we went to the show and it was like a normal day and we left the show at like 10, 11 o'clock at night and snow had fallen thickly, like it was probably about 3 or 4 inches, and it was still falling really, really, you know, really thickly. But we got back home okay. In my experience, when it's currently snowing and the snow is fresh, generally everything's fine. It's like the day after when everything's icy, where the whole country falls apart. So we were okay. Because it was fresh snow and it was still snowing. So we were just like walking and it was fine. It was really pretty, but yeah, wasn't fun. My best friend says I only love the snow because I never have to drive in it. Interesting, yeah. Like in the movie Airport. Yes, exactly. Slick though. Dearie me. Dane Babbage. I'm okay, everyone. I'm okay. I'm okay. Good evening, Steve. How are you today? Hope you had good shoes. I don't even remember what shoes I was wearing, Rob. It was probably some sort of walking boot situation. I tend to wear those when I'm in London, just because there's a lot of walking. So I was probably okay. But my friend had a suitcase, and it was, you know, she was just having to drag it through the snow. That was many years ago now. Good to see you, Steve. I hope you've had a lovely Monday, and congrats on your level 100 in Fortnite. Oh, as Rob says. We had the same thought. Did we want to catch Steve up further here? But Yeah, we got a good 15 minutes out of Hoovers, Steve. If you have any Hoover information you wish to get off your chest, this is the platform for it. And this happened to me. My flight got cancelled, then the whole airport closed, then the train stopped running, and the roads were so dangerous most of us just opted to stay in the airport. Wow. Yeah, I think, yeah. At that point, I think you've got to... Right? That sounds like an experience, Carolyn. All good after a busy day, then I had a fortnight before some homemade chili. Oh, lovely. Oh, badumch, Steve, badumch. Hoovers, nah, they suck, badumch. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. Yes, I think you did, but yeah, thank you. Look at all those badumch. But yeah, homemade chili sounds so good. Lovely. Haven't had chili in ages. Let me for the homemade chili, right? That sounds exactly what you want in cold weather. You've made good food choices, Steve. Used to have it quite a lot, but haven't had it in a long time. Is Crochet Aloy having a nap? She's just a bit wonky. One of her legs is a bit bent, so she just gets a bit wonky sometimes. There we go. Is she better? Is she better? I like chili and cheese on a jacket potato. Yes, that's good. Dark. That's such a good meal. Love it. Yellow warning for snow and ice tonight where I am. Not looking forward to that in the morning. Oh no. Similar here, Steve. I'm hoping, you know, we'll be okay. But, yeah. Stay safe. Want to make vegetarian chili at some point. Never tried before. Oh, that sounds really good, Carolyn. If you do make it, let me know what it's like, because that sounds good. Or want to make minestrone. I don't think I've ever had, like, proper minestrone before. I keep seeing it in Sims. One of the foods in Sims. Chili and cornbread. Yeah, I hope all the snow ends up being okay, yeah. Your dinner's planned out for the week. We should be okay, should be okay. Might mean working from home again, not that that bothers me. Yeah, that would be okay, Steve. That would be okay. We'll see. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll know in the morning, eh? We have a chain here called Olive Garden. I've heard of that. I'm not sure if they have it here, but I've definitely heard of it. And their minestrone is delicious. Ooh, cool. I wonder if we do have Olive Garden. I've definitely... Garden. Is there an Olive Garden in the UK? No. No, there isn't. Apparently. Because some chains, they have come over recently. I thought Olive Garden might have been one of them. Minestrone is an Italian dish. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had it properly. I've had like a minestrone soup once or twice. Is that the vibe? Is that the sort of thing? They have an option where you can get never-ending soup, salad and breadsticks, and that is my favourite meal option there with the minestrone soup. Okay, so it is a soup. So maybe I have had minestrone before. Okay, that is exactly it. Okay. There we go. So I might have had minestrone once. You know, from a tin. Not like fresh or anything. But that sounds fun, Carolyn. Should have said... No. It's fair enough, fair enough. I think in Sims they don't say soup, so... I wondered if it was like minestrone and the minestrone soup was like, you know, had minestrone. Like how you get chicken noodles and chicken noodle soup, you know? I thought maybe it was the same sort of thing. You really don't like Scotch broth? I think I've had a few more Scotch broth soups than a minestrone. I don't mind them. When I was growing up, I only really had cream of chicken soup. That was the only soup I would eat. But I'm not really much of a soup eater because I don't like different textures very much. So I don't like lumpy food. So I have issues with soup. But I have it sometimes. Sometimes, when the weather is cold, you just need a soup. Or if you're ill, find sometimes when I'm ill, I want soup. Stew might be correct too. Pasta, beans and vegetables and tomatoes in it. Cool, cool. It sounds real good. That sounds lovely. A weird texture person too, Mouse, but soup never bothers me really. That is interesting. That's interesting. I feel like I'm much better with the textures than I used to be, but some bits of just, kept. They've just kept since childhood, Yeah, soup and white bread. That's what I always do. All of the bread. I very rarely will use the soup spoon. It's just all bread. That is how I get the soup to me, using bread. You like cream of tomato and cream of chicken, and for some reason oxtail. Interesting. I'm not sure I've had oxtail. Yeah, I don't think it's got tail of ox in. But yeah, cream of chicken, always the one that I would have. Loved it, loved it. I think it's mildly bland now. I branch out a little bit more. Oh, thick asparagus soup. That sounds cool. I've definitely never had that. That sounds lovely. I like asparagus. It's another food that I didn't used to eat when I was younger. Oxtail is amazing. Maybe I'm going to have to try some oxtail. Or maybe I have had oxtail and I don't remember. Asparagus was an expensive food, yeah. I think it is cheaper these days, yeah. It's a lot easier to get asparagus, and you can get the tips as well, A nice little pack of asparagus tips. Swabian pocket and pancake soups. Lovely, Rob. I'm not sure if I pronounced Swabian right. Swabian? Sorry. You love olive juice but hate olives because I can't stand the texture of olives. Agree about bread and soup, but I don't like white bread because it's gummy. My favourite with soup is baguette. To be honest though, I think American white bread is different. Would that be fair to say to UK white bread? Oxtail is just beef. Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, baguette with soup. Lovely. I used to like oranges, but absolutely hate orange juice. But now I have a glass of orange juice every day. I really love orange juice now. I think maybe because I haven't drunk it, when I was younger, because I hated it too much. It was too orangey. So now it's like a really nice drink because it hasn't been overused for me, It feels like a special drink. Does that seem... I don't know. Seems weird. I've had jelly baby and tomato soup before. It wasn't intentional. That sounds very interesting, Phil. I'm not sure how well that would work. Might just be the Wonder Bread brand that is gummy. I like hearty white bread. Lovely. I love orange juice without pulp when I am ill. Oh, I've never had orange juice with pulp since I've been, a fan of orange juice. Just the nice smooth type. German white bread is similar to a baguette. American white bread is hardly bread. It's too industrial. You can still get real white bread here, but you have to look around. Cool. Yeah, I really like white bread. I'm not super into wholemeal or brown bread at all. Just like white bread. So good. So good. Ooh. One day you thought you would try some orange juice and thought, it's not bad. Pretty much, Phil. And it was recently, it was about a few months ago. Now I have it all the time. I look forward to my orange juice of an afternoon. It's just so good. But I feel like quite often, with foods that you don't like, I don't know about you, but I know when I will like them now. Like, I remember what they tasted like that I didn't like, and I'm like, oh, I think that would be okay, I don't know. Could spend a month eating each day a different sort of bread here. That sounds pretty great, Rob. That sounds pretty great. Orange juice in the afternoon is a sign of getting old. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, there we go. That's what it is. I like it so much. It's really good. So good. Apple juice in the morning, orange juice in the afternoon. I think good white bread you really have to get from bakeries here, but also I'm in the minority in my family on not liking it. Wonder Bread is considered classic. I don't mind it toasted. Cool. That isn't true. Sign of wisdom. Ah, there we go. It's a sign of wisdom. The wisdom. Deary me. Honestly, Phil, honestly. Look for Rhodes frozen dough. Oh, interesting. That certainly sounds very nice. I wish I had a snack now. Oh well, I've got a shoe bun for later. Look back on your food on YouTube watching the... Yeah, I've made over 1,000 videos on YouTube. It's a lot. It's really a lot. Kirby is happy in his place again. Yes. And Okay, so after the Sim stream this morning, I decided that I would move Groot and Pikachu in the hopes that they would be more in shot because they're always behind my chair. And what seems to have happened is I have put Pikachu exactly out of shot. I have put Groot directly behind Aloy. And I have moved Kirby along a bit more so there's room for Groot. So that now Kirby is behind my chair. So, I feel like I should probably move them again. I was like, we can only ever see Kirby because Groot's always behind me and Pikachu's always like behind there. So I moved them and I've entirely failed. I've failed so badly. It's really bad. 1018, it's a lot. Now I want soup and bread for dinner. I think I do too, and I've already had dinner. I found Rhodes in loaf size. Get a loaf baking pan and in roll size. Ooh. I see old Groot. Yes, old Groot hiding. Because old Groot's been here this whole time, but just constantly behind me. So a success then. Yep. At least I didn't move one of them behind a pillow. That's true. What was dinner? I had pulled pork in a BAP. It was really nice. It was really nice. It was a good dinner. See, like, Pikachu was right there. It would have been far better. I've made an error. After I end the stream and before I take my OBS thing down, I'll move them again and make sure that they're actually in shot this time. You'll just be constantly, over the next few weeks, just be seeing them moving around, just getting more and more out of shot somehow, until I figure it out. I can't believe just how badly I failed. I didn't notice until I went live here. Pulled pork was my favourite kind of pork when I ate meat, but I don't have it often. Yeah, me too. It's one of my favourites. I like some pork shoulder. But yeah, I also don't have it often. Groot could come forward a little. Well, he doesn't stand very well because, you know, it's soft what he's on, so he won't stand upright, so he has to be leaning on something. Old Groot's on the sofa. Yeah, no, he's not on the table. He's pretty much where Kirby used to be. He's against the cushion at the back. Yeah. My plan was, you know, to just, like, have him visible there in that corner, but as you can see, it has not gone well. Always make more pulled pork when we run out. And Pikachu's gone very badly. I'm not sure what I was thinking there. One extreme to the next. Not even on camera. Not even on camera. Not even a little bit. Well, a little bit. You can see like a leg. You had beef roll for dinner. Ooh, nice. What I need is more toys to display. I think I need less toys to display. I feel like I've made the background too cluttered. And I feel like, you know, I feel like maybe I should do something. But I don't know what I do because I haven't got any space to put them other than where they are. We've still got something. We've still got BD1 to come, you know. BD1 has to get on that table once we make him. I'm making a video games that we have played table. That is the theme. So we've got Horizon and we've got Guardians of the Galaxy, and there's going to be Star Wars as well. Fallen Order. But he's got to fit there somehow. Deary me. Oh, crikey. It's nearly 5 to 8. Need a larger studio. I do, Rob, I do. Yep. That might not be possible, though. Might have to stick with what I got. Fun to see how the corner has evolved over the years. Yeah, I do like that. I do like that. I like it in my videos as well, you know, where I'm still filming in the same place, but it's changed so much. I do find that really interesting. And sometimes I don't even remember when it was in that position, you know. I look back at a video and my computer setup is in some way, and I'm like, oh my goodness, there used to be a printer there. I forgot. 5 years from now, my room would be clogged full of display cases. Yep, 100%. Yeah, this window will just be boarded up and there'll just be bookcases behind me. Everything will be covered. Remember the days when you filmed right in front of your bookshelf? Yeah, might have to green screen myself in, yeah. Film somewhere else entirely. Yes, I used to film all the time back there. And there used to be these 2 white shelves that were along there. And one of them was constantly falling You know, it was at a bit of a lean, so I couldn't put anything on it that was heavy. So they used to be there, and I used to sit right there by the radiator. Fun times. But yeah, the bookcase has changed a bit as well, although not that much. My studio in the Bahamas. Yep. Be in the Bahamas, but my background will just be this background. Yep. But yeah, it is nice. I like my new cushions, even though I haven't quite figured out how to put everything back on the sofa. Just everything's very grey, you know? So now we got some pink in there. Oh. We're nearly at the end of the stream. Let me know if there's anything in particular you want me to chat about before the end. Our next one will be at the start of April. Hopefully we'll be in spring. After we won the 10 million in Fortnite, exactly, Rob, after that. It has been a nice stream, it has. As eclectic an arrangement of topics as usual, which has been really, really fun. I'm going to watch Only Connect next. And also the show Gold, which is on here on Sunday nights. I'm going to watch it back on catch up. Always sad for the end of the stream. Have you seen anything about a way to watch Amazing Morris? I haven't, Carolyn, I haven't. No. I wonder if it's on Now TV, because I'm going to be getting Now TV soon to watch The Last of Us. I'll have a quick look to check if it's on it. Because in that case, I could. But I'm not sure. It will be. But yeah, no, I haven't figured it out yet, unfortunately, Carolyn. I really want to see it so much. I'll figure it out somehow. You're going to play on your NES? Nice, Phil. Enjoy. Have fun. That sounds really fun. How many steps your watch thought you made on Saturday? It was interesting, Rob. It wasn't as bad as usual. It was about 4,000, 5,000. I think maybe once we moved to the new balloons, they were much easier to blow up. So I feel like the watch didn't think that I was doing as much exercise. So I was saying that in the previous 12-hour stream, the one before the one this weekend, my watch thought that I'd done over 10,000 steps in the day because of blowing up the balloons. But yeah, it was more normal. I mean, I definitely didn't do 4,000 steps, on that day. I didn't walk that much, but it wasn't 10,000, which is what it thought before. Always like these streams, and I've got Star Trek to catch up with tonight. Nice, enjoy, Duck, enjoy. Went out of your theatre very quickly, so now I think I have to wait for it to be available to rent. Cool. Yeah. Well, fingers crossed you can get access to it soon too, Carolyn. Ooh, No Man's Sky for you, Steve. Enjoy. Have fun. Normally spend 10 minutes trying to decide what to play, then pull out the golf game. I'm the same with games sometimes. I'm mildly better than I used to be, but yeah, it's tough, Phil. There's so much choice, but have fun. Mouse has later TV. After all those balloons, indeed. Yep, I simulated 4K steps. I did. Gonna find something to put on while I clean, so something I don't have to super focus on. Nice. That sounds good, Carolyn. Might return to Fortnite, Rob. Ooh, enjoy. Yay! Have a fun evening, everyone. That sounds you've got some nice evenings planned, so I hope you have a good one and a lovely week. I should be back with a video later on in the week, I'm hoping. Mouse Moments. I'm working on it. So that'll be fun. And of course I'll be on Twitch as well. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. It was really, really fun. And we talk about such random things. I really like it. I used to try and think of lots of things to talk about beforehand. But now I just like to see how things go. And I really enjoy that. You're on level 172, Rob. Wow, congrats. That's awesome. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. Yes, I'll enjoy. Thanks for the stream. Thank you so much. Yeah, we always talk about food. We can guarantee there'll be some food chat. Yep, catch you tomorrow, Dark for Valhalla. Awesome, looking forward to it. But yay, thank you so much, everyone. Take care. Thank you for joining, keeping me company, watching and in the chat. And I will see you again soon. Right. Thank you, everyone. Bye.